gang, welcome back to the channel. Finally got a new microphone and just figured I'd get back in the habit of making videos. Been a pretty busy couple of months. Thanks for tuning back in. Heading south from the Port Orange, Daytona area on US 1 towards New Smyrna. I like this little bit of freedom from traffic lights and congestion that this ride brings. Yeah, I've been super busy. My father up in the Washington, D.C. area, which is where I grew up, became ill, and fortunately he has some good neighbors and friends up there that keep an eye on him. He's like 80 years old, but he's stubborn as a mule and doesn't want to move to Florida. So they noticed he wasn't doing his normal routine, did a well-being check, and they had to take him to the hospital for some health issues. Got that all squared away. I got up there and spent some time with him and got a feel for how he's doing. And after that, had some other family business going on. My older kid moved to Alaska, of all places, after growing up in Florida. She's a teacher down here before, and now she's going to be teaching in a very small village up on the north slope of Alaska. So I helped her out with a little bit of moving and some expenses to get her settled. That's New Smyrna Airport over there. And then with my younger daughter, went up to Georgia where she lives at now, and we went to Atlanta, and she went and tried on a wedding dress because she's getting married later this year. Spent a little time up there with her and her fiance. And what else has been going on? On a bad note, my cat Seamus, you've seen him in a couple of the videos if you've been watching me for a while. He was kind of like my driveway install video supervisor, always hanging out. He was the most dog-like cat I've ever seen. The whole neighborhood loved him. He used to go visiting, and he started having some health problems because he was 18 or 19 years old. So unfortunately his problems were pretty severe, so had to put him down. He was suffering pretty bad, and I didn't want him to suffer a moment longer than he had to. So I am petless for the first time in I don't know how long. Gonna go ahead and turn on Sunset here. We're on South Street. Gonna head south on Sunset. This Cobra gunship down here. At the VFW. take a right on Turnbull Bay Road. On a more positive note, I just ordered a Saddleman seat for my motorcycle through Odin Manufacturing. I'll be interested to see how that turns out. On the mock-up computer drawing, it looks really good. Wasn't cheap, but I don't really spend a lot of money on anything other than my motorcycle and camera gear. So I figured I'd treat myself. So that'll be another video I'll have coming up when I get that. That'll be fun. I've been wanting one for a long time. Just finally decided to spend the money. This is the country route to get to the Cabbage Patch. My favorite route around here, other than the loop up on the north end of town. Goodness, somebody left a patch here on the road. I hate getting stuck behind trailers. Across the railroad tracks here. A horse farm over there. Some people out riding too. Oh yeah, I finally, after what, 2 years now, almost 2 years, whatever it's been, God, it's been forever, I finally caught COVID. Yeah. Back when the first shot came out, they had a first responder a couple of days at the local hospital where they distributed the vaccine. It wasn't mandatory, but I went ahead and got it, figuring the efficacy of it was good. That's debatable now, but yeah, I finally got it. It was, I was at work one day, started to feel some pain in the back of my throat, back of my sinus area, and by the next morning, I was like, oh yeah, I'm sick. And I called one of my coworkers who also uses the room that I use at work on a different shift, asked him what his symptoms were, and they matched exactly. So since he went and got tested, I pretty much figured I had it, because my symptoms were literally almost identical from day to day and how it felt in the beginning to the end. So I didn't bother to go get tested. I'm the kind of person that if I'm sick, I just stay home. I don't wander around to doctor's offices and testing facilities, pre-COVID, post-COVID, whatever. If I don't feel well, everybody at work knows that I must be feeling pretty poorly, because I rarely ever call off sick from work. Fortunately, I tend not to get sick too often, but about a week or two prior to getting COVID, I had caught some other bug that was going around our fire station. So I guess that weakened me enough to catch this one and make it actually be something more than just a runny nose, which some people I've heard say it's literally just a headache and a runny nose. So I'm just turned 57 recently, being a little bit older and not getting boosted or anything like that, and being recently sick, I guess it just weakened me a little bit, so I caught it. But I'm good now. Haven't been riding my motorcycle too much. We had some really cold weather for Florida recently. Wind chill was down in the 20s. Temperature was in the 30s for a little while. We're heading west on Pioneer Trail now, off of Turnbull Bay Road back there, that last right-hand turn I made. I might go ahead and throw together a video for Bike Week. Some of the spots down here on the south end of town, the Port Orange area, that you might want to check out if you're planning on coming down for Bike Week or Biketoberfest even later on in the year. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I was supposed to go on a motorcycle ride down to Cocoa Beach with my buddy Jack, but he had an appointment coming up, job offer kind of appointment. So we're gonna go ahead and postpone that for a little bit. So maybe I'll go ahead and make a video for Bike Week, things to check out. We're down at the Cabbage Patch at the corner of County Road 415 and Pioneer Trail. I'm gonna go ahead and hook a right and head north. To be able to buy a little bit of that land over there, just a little bit. Be cool to make a campground or something. All right, y'all, well, thanks for tuning in. I figured I'd throw together a video now that I got this microphone rigged up and I got a little time on my hands finally. It's been a busy couple of months. I appreciate your patience. People on my videos and on social media are like, hey man, when are you going to make another video? Well, here we go. Hopefully I will get a few more out, and then next thing you know, Bike Week will be here real soon. So thanks for tuning in. If you like the content, please like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell for notifications, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.